Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Angela and this is Angela.sews. I'm here today to share with you my February plans. This is the first time that I've done a plans video and it was really interesting actually to do this because I had said in my very first video when I was introducing myself that I get myself very caught up with the next pattern that's out or the next piece of material, and it was really interesting for me to write down the things that I had decided I wanted to make in February, that my list just ran away with me and I ended up with about 20 things and kind of went, that's not going to work. There's only 4 weeks in February. I work, I've got children, and yeah, so I had to really think about what it was that I wanted to sew. Now, I also did another thing. I made a list of some unfinished items that I have in my cupboard. That's a combination of ready-to-wear garments that maybe need a bit of repairing or altering, as well as garments that I've started and then had a bit of a, I can't finish that, or I don't want to do it. So I've made a list of those. So my February makes is going to be a little bit of a combination between finishing some unfinished things and starting some new items. So I'll start with a few of the unfinished things. I've actually been going to a class, it's a beginner's sewing class local to me, with a lovely lady. She gives you the option of doing the pattern that she suggests with your own choice of fabric, etc. And you can change it to whatever style you want it to be. And also, if you want to, you can just bring your own pattern along and she will help you with that. So the pattern that she wanted to do was this Simplicity 1609. Now, when she suggested it, I was a little bit, so it's really not me, but I thought, no, I'll go along with it. And I'd seen an image on, I think it was Instagram, of somebody wearing a tunic type dress in quite a tweedy, old-fashionedy sort of fabric with a nice black roll neck and thick black tights and boots and things. I thought, actually, I really like that. So I bought this material from my local fabric stores. I'm really sorry, the light's not very good today. It's just a really nice, I don't really know what it is, but it's obviously got viscose in it because it's got a nice bit of drape, but it's fairly thick, and I'm partway through doing that. So although I'm not going to do that in my own time, I'm going to do it when I'm at the lessons with the sewing club. That's one of the things that I'd like to finish. And actually, now that I've started doing it, I'm really quite pleased with it. It just, this kind of material and that, they don't go together. But anyway, the dress itself seems to fit really nicely. But I mentioned on my last video that I had been trying to make the ginger jeans, and along with doing this dress I had been taking the ginger jeans along to the class to get some help and advice. Now I don't think I'm going to take them back to the class because it's a bit unfair because they seem to be so complicated. So I'm going to try and get these finished before the end of February, so I'm really hoping that I can share these with you. They are, the backs are made up, the fronts are made up, quite a lot of the top stitching's done. I did show these on my makes video the other day, just saying that they were half done. So I'm really hoping that I can finish these off before the end of February. So that's my second item that I'm semi-promising to make. Now it's my husband's birthday on the 10th of February. It's not very long away, but I've been following somebody on Instagram who makes a lot of shirts for her husband and brother and dad, etc. And she makes them beautifully. They are just so nice. And she uses this pattern. It's a Mccalls M6044. It's a really nice fitting shirt. Certainly the pattern looks like it is, and the ones that she has made, they look like they fit really nicely. So I'm going to have a go at doing that. I've got two options and I'm only going to promise that I can make one. I've bought this. I bought it from a company called Fab Wax Mill. I noticed that the lady I follow buys her material from there, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's got a very tiny grain through it. I don't know if you can see that, with a polka dot. Sorry, I've washed this, but it's obviously not ironed. And if I'm going to make that for him, then I'm going to do that as a long sleeve version, or, which I think might be easier, I'm going to use this, which is from the same company, and I'm going to do that in a short sleeve version, so it's a bit more casual. I can't decide yet which one I'm going to do, but I'll let you know at the end, but it'll probably be only one. So that's my first proper make that I'm going to do. One of my children has asked me for a burnt orange top, and I bought a few of bits and pieces from Minerva Crafts. This is it's just lovely actually. It's a rib. It's got a very slight sheen to it. It looks really bright orange in that, but it's really not. I don't know, you can't really see the true colour. It's a bit darker than what it's coming up on the screen, but it's just this ribbed jersey, which is lovely. And she's gone through my patterns and she has chosen the Sew Over It Edie top. So I'm gonna have a go at doing that one for her. I've actually made the Edie top myself several months ago, and it came out really nicely. I was really pleased with it. So the only difference is I think she would really like long sleeves, and I'm not sure if this comes with a long sleeve option, but if not, I'm just going to lengthen the sleeves. Now I have this book, the Tilly and the Buttons stretch book, which I know everybody absolutely loves, and I haven't really made very much from this. I think I've made one Freya top for my other daughter, so I would like to have a go at making the Freya dress. I'm going to make two different versions. I should have stuck a post-it note in this to keep where it was, but my middle daughter would really like a dress in this, and she doesn't want, so it'll be like this, but she doesn't want the frill on it, and she wants long sleeves. But she's asked me to do something which I think I'm going to be able to do, but going to have to do a bit of research, and if anybody's got any hints or tips on this, then please comment below. But she would like it out of this material, which again was from Minerva Crafts. It's a rib jersey, obviously with a grey and white stripe, but she would like it with a lettuce seam, I think that's what you call it, so around the neck, because she has a couple of little tops that are like that, and she really likes the effect. So she wants a lettuce seam on the collar or the stand-up turtleneck section. She wants it on the sleeves, and she wants it all the way around the bottom as well. I'm not quite sure how that's going to go, but I'm going to have a little go at doing that. Like I say, if anybody's got any tips, I've got an overlocker. I've never done that before, so it'd be really great to have some ideas on that. The other Freya dress that I'd like to do, and I still think maybe I'm overcooking how much I'm going to try and attempt to do in February, but I bought this material. It's this really lovely mustardy colour jersey from Guthrie Garney. Again, I'm still quite new to this, so I don't really know what this fabric is called. It's got like there's not a fleece back, but it's got like a looped back to it. So I think maybe, is that what they call like terry, French terry or something like that? But it's really smooth, it's really soft, it's actually quite thick. And I'm going to try and make the Freya dress, but with the cowl neck, because I really love the version of that. And in fact, Shona from Sewisfaction posted a video a few days ago, and she's made the Freya dress with a cowl neck, which was really handy for me to see. And she's made it in this beautiful red colour. It looks just gorgeous on her. So yeah, really lovely, and I just love the style of it, and I think it would be quite a nice dress to throw on. And I think with the mustard you could wear lots of different maybe coloured tights and things with it. I think that would be quite nice. So that's my next make. I've just, as a maybe I might be able to fit in, I started making the Stella joggers from the Tilly and the Buttons stretch book as well, and I was making it out of this fabric which I bought from my local haberdashery. Again, really nice fabric, really lovely. Same as the mustard actually. It has this looped stuff on the back. It's probably a more technical term, so I think that's French terry or that sort of thing. They are all but finished. I just literally need to put the waistband on. I might get to finish those, I'm not quite sure. And the last thing is the Sew Over It Pussybow blouse. I don't know if you can see the lined drawings on there. I wanted to do version 2 with the low down tie at the front. I bought some material from Sew Over It months and months and months ago, and it is just the most gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. It's grey with this lined drawing of roses through it with white and black. It's just absolutely lovely. It feels really, really nice. Now, I had some old fabric that my mum had in her cupboards, and it was the same fabric as this, but it was the most horrendous colour with the really most awful print on it. And I made the Pussybow blouse up as a practice using this material because I've never worked with it before, and also practice making the Pussybow blouse, see if it fitted right, etc. And it fitted really nicely. It looked really nice, except for the awful material that I'd used. So I got straight to it and started working on this, and I did my normal thing. I didn't really read the instructions properly, whereas I had followed them to the T on the other one, and I messed it up. So again, this was something that got chucked to the back of the cupboard and was like, oh, I can't finish that. So I have unpicked what I know I've done wrong, and I'm pretty sure I'm back to a certain stage in the pattern, and I'm now going to follow it properly and finish it. And I'd really like to get this finished because I think this with a pair of black trousers or a nice black skirt for work would look really, really smart. So hopefully I'm going to finish that. I know that's an awful lot of things, and I don't know if I've really gone over the top with the things that I've said I'm going to make. I hope not. My husband said to me, why don't you just do 4 things, so 1 thing a week, which is really, really sensible. I might try that another time if this is too much. But I hope you've enjoyed that. If you would like to see the things that I have made in February, then please be sure to subscribe and like this video. And yeah, see you again next time. Take care. Bye.